are moving in from the northwest. We should have lows falling into the single digits across our Tennessee group and into the lower teens, basically for the rest of the Tennessee Valley, including areas south of the Tennessee River. And that with the winds blowing in that 5 to 15 mile an hour range, mainly around most of the night, will produce wind chills below zero for all of our northern Alabama group. Expected below 2 below for our Tennessee group, Lincoln, Franklin, and Moore County. So we have a wind chill warning area and a wind chill advisory for the remainder of the area. And then Saturday, let's see, Thursday should be another cold day with highs only in the 20s. Don't even think we're going to get to 30. It will be really hard pressed to do that, but then we have more stability into the area. That's when the forecast becomes more interesting. Now, as I mentioned on the stage briefing, we have snow beginning to overspread the area during Friday from west to east. And we could have accumulations up to 2 inches or so in some spots. So it'll be mainly in the Tennessee group. And with that, those accumulations will also become freezing rain, sleet, and rain by Saturday afternoon. As during that changeover time, we could have like a period of icing issues across. Anyway, that's what we have going on right now in the big picture. Any concerns locally for any of the counties out there? This is Weather Service Huntsville standing by. Go ahead, Lauderdale. Florida City Schools has a group going to Indianapolis on Friday morning. I was under advisory on that. We'll give you a call back and everything, because that's going out of our area, I guess, parts to the north and everything. I think that the precipitation, as far as the system and everything, is going to be mainly confined to the south. So maybe once we get like north of the Tennessee line or so, maybe a little bit freer, weather-wise and everything. But before then, it's going to be touch and go south of there. But maybe we're going to get away from it before the bulk of the precipitation comes into the area. But we'll give you a call back and let you know a little bit more details on that. Any other questions? Do you plan to have a briefing tomorrow at 2? We're going to evaluate that right now. We may do one. We'll see how things work out and everything. But we'll definitely let you know tomorrow morning if we're going to do one. Thank you, sir. How well is the model guidance and agreement with one another with regards to the Friday event? The mixed bag of precipitation like freezing rain, sleet, and rain during the Friday night and overnight, I guess before daybreak Saturday. That's where the are different and everything. Amounts from the models this morning are not as high as they were from the last night run, but doesn't mean that it's not going to be a significant rain or cold, freezing rain event. But that's the right now with that. Break. Also, the temperatures across the air, cold and everything, but they will be warming up during Saturday. But before they warm, above freezing, and all the precipitation becomes all liquid, that's going to be the issue about how much ice or sleet accumulation could occur before that happens. Also, just for the record for everyone else, we will be making some more slides tomorrow anyway, regardless if we do a state or local briefing or not. Just want to let you know that. Any other questions out there? More, Robert. How much rain do you think initially before there's a transition to potentially freezing rain, sleet, and snow, or is it just going to start out with the wintry mix? What I'm asking is because of road treatment issues. Okay, I understand that. Yeah, the precipitation right now we're expecting to start off actually as all snow, and that'll be doing Friday. And then it's going to change over Friday night to the sleet and freezing rain the evening morning and during the Friday night period. And that's when we can have places up to a quarter of an inch. That's an early estimate right now of ice or speed accumulation. Saturday temperatures actually warm up above freezing, and with the rain falling, so it could be freezing rain at the start, but then it should become all rain. The atmosphere warming up even more and more. Icing issues should be going away, especially by midday and Saturday and beyond.
I do have one more question. What about wind during this period of time? And
that's what's going on. And
any there that might help us with some road drying?
Let's see, during that period, the night was kind of gusty right now, at least 10 to 20 miles an hour. They should be sustained, I guess, in about the 15. And maybe 15 at times through Thursday night. It shouldn't be really light or whatever, but they should be going like in that 5 to 10 range for most of the period.
Question. He's asking about an ice storm warning. Peter doesn't quite pick everything up that well, depending on all the frequencies and whatnot.
Or still ice storm warning, for regard to how much precipitation could fall. We're looking into that right now, but we'll have to do that like a little later. I'll put in everything from the models and see what comes up. But yeah, that would be enough right there. I think our accumulation, for an ice storm is about a quarter of an inch or greater.
Right, we understand it's still a ways out. We were just making plans. We appreciate it. That's pretty clear.
Also for Anita, the winds during Friday should be in that 20-mile-an-hour range, so that should help maybe drop things out initially, but then once the precipitation begins in earnest, it's all it these will.
Thank you, Brown.
So this is Lauderdale. Huntsville, but here. Very confidence level on the snow simulations on Friday. Moderate pretty good. Like some accumulation, maybe a dusting like we had today becomes really sketchy on, when the precipitation begins to from all snow to that wintry mix. That's the part that we don't really have that much confidence on, especially amounts and timing at this time. Do you see it warming up on Friday enough for some of us to melt away? Very unlikely. Let's see, for Friday we have highs of 30 to 35, so it's going to be kind of like really too cold for it to really significantly melt away. And also given it's going to probably be a lot more clouds and sun too, unlike today. Any other questions from our 800 group on Talk Group 21? This is Weather Service on 12. So this is Culver. About 8, 9, and 10 in the morning. Do you think the temperature is going to be, and please? Between about 6, 7 o'clock to about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Let me give you a look at what I put in there. Looking at another workstation. It looks like we're starting off at about 9 to 10 degrees, like around daybreak, 6 o'clock, and it should warm up to about 12 degrees by about 10 o'clock, and then see we can go to about noonish, so we're just moving up a little bit more. Then toward noon, we get up into the lower 20s across your area, around 21, about 21. Thank you, Austin. Any other questions on the 800 group? Thank you very much for your participation and everything, and we'll talk to you later on down the line. And always, if you have any questions, please feel free to call back here on the radio or by phone. Thank you again. On some other